Hello. I am excited to hang out with you. It's been a couple of weeks. So today's an open AMA, live questions and answers, hopefully. So if you have questions about video creation, about live streaming, about audience growth, about the technology behind it, cameras, lights, all of that, if you have questions about anything, monetization, I'm your girl. Let's chat. I see, first of all, check in. I see Sarah in the house. Where are you watching from? Sometimes it is the weekend. Yay. I hope that you all have something fun planned for the weekend. Good morning, Bill. Nice to see you. Hello, Victor. Debbie's in the house. Sammy's in the house. Oh my gosh, you guys were active during the countdown, weren't you? Why are you coming to the States? Like, what's happening right now? I think I missed something. Flying is not boring. Flying is a fantastic opportunity to get stuff done that you can make the excuse that you're flying, and so people don't bother you or expect anything from you. And that is a perfect opportunity to get things done as long as the Wi-Fi works. Hello, Austin. All right, you guys, very, I disagree. Hard disagree. You guys, we have to talk about Facebook. I am going to be prioritizing a video on this. We already have a video on the whole Facebook removing removing streaming from groups access. Now, it's not as terrible as you think. I did a whole video on that. We're going to drop that link. And definitely watch that. If you have a Facebook group or if you participate in Facebook groups, definitely watch that. Now, I am also prioritizing a video on exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it. I know I promised that like a while back, but man, I have been shooting nonstop almost every single day on a big project for 3 weeks, for 4 weeks. I've lost track now. I've lost track. So yes, Kathleen just posted the link to that video. So if you have questions around that, please do let us just start putting in queue in front of your question and let's talk about that. But essentially you still can stream. You're just going to have to use RTMP versus the API, which makes it a lot more complicated. And it definitely makes it more complicated for things like the challenges that we run and having people go live inside of the group. So that's just something to consider. I seek excuses to work. Yes. I guess that's kind of true. Oh, well, that sounds not fun at all. All right. So basically the Facebook thing, everybody's just kind of freaking out. So we have 1 month to get your plan in order to use the right type of streaming inside of Facebook groups. So that is coming. That will come. I forgot to send out an email. No wonder. I totally forgot to send out an email that we were live. So that's fun. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Just 1 month. Just 1 month. But we will be... we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Unfortunately, I think that it's going to have to, we haven't had a chance to talk about this internally, but I think it's going to shift how we run our challenges and stuff. So we have another challenge coming up. No date that I'm going to share with you yet, but that is something on the docket. And I'm just fixing something over here. All right. What questions do you have? What do you want to talk about? I've been heavy in the process of simplifying the tech. I talked to you guys about this recently with our bold video bundle. And I've been completing the shooting of that. And it's really interesting, to look at like the different ways that people do things like lighting and everything. So I have a question for you while you're coming up with questions for me. I have a question for you. how long did it take you to get your lighting correct? Like, how long did it take you in your video setup, in your current video setup, to actually light yourself? Let me know. Anyway, I like asking you guys questions sometimes too. Bill, if you have questions, put a Q in front of the question, and that'll make its way into my queue. How does this affect streaming to a Facebook group using Ecamm? How many hoops do we have to jump through? Essentially, what you're going to do instead of, so let me see if I can, here, let me just keep that up on screen. Let me see while I'm live. I may not be able to show you what I want to show you. Let me just take a quick look. Okay, yeah, so I'll do a whole video step-by-step process on this, but I'm gonna share my screen here. You can see in the destinations from Ecamm, when you add a new destination, usually what you do is just click the Facebook icon, right? And that's going through the API. What you're gonna do instead is you're gonna use this little bad boy right here, the RTMP. And that requires inputting a stream key that you get from Facebook. And so I'll step-by-step walk you through like where you find that on the Facebook side, how you input it into Ecamm, and the big gripe that I have, although for groups it's like, meh, it doesn't work anyway. So is that through RTMP, you're not actually going to have comments come through so I can put your comments up on screen. That's not gonna happen. Now there are gonna be alternatives to kind of hack that if you want to do it, but Facebook group comments never worked anyway because Facebook a couple years ago released this whole like privacy thing that you have to allow the streamer to see who you are, and so that link that they had never really worked anyway. Like sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. So sometimes I could see your face, sometimes most of the time I can't. So then it just comes up with Facebook user, and you have no idea who's talking. So that's not really that big of a loss, I guess, at this point, because it's not really been working anyway, right? So, yes, I asked you if you're lit. Funny. So, Bill, does that help? Like, it is going to be a hoop, unfortunately. You are going to have to do that, to do, you know, something different than just easily streaming inside of your Facebook group. But it is easy enough. It's not complicated. It's just a different step that you have to do. Victor, so I was asking you guys about your lighting, like how long did it take for you to get your lighting? I still don't have lighting correct. Hello, lol. Welcome. A long time and still not correct. Okay, so what are your gripes? Those of you, okay, everybody's saying still working on it too. So what exactly is your gripe? Are you too shiny? Are you too dull? Do you not like if you have like a little like shadows on one side? Oh, I'm still in demo mode. Thank you. Sorry. I always forget demo mode. So my gripe, I need to tell Ecamm this. I need to tell Ken and Glenn is that I'm looking at the preview window or the program window, and that doesn't show that you're in demo mode. So I don't always remember. So 3 months to good lighting. Okay, lots of tweaking. So bounce my light from the wall. That makes it very soft. Yes, great trick. I like multiple choice questions. It's the essay writing that takes a while. Fair enough. It took me forever to figure out lighting. I wanted videos and asked questions for weeks, tested, iterated. It was really tough, especially because yeah, a lot of people have like a lot of trouble with lighting, and it's definitely one of the hardest things about setting up your video. And so the reason that I'm asked, oh, hi, welcome, it's good to see you back. The reason that I'm asking is because I just created a video for the Bold Video Bundle on lighting, and try to really simplify it. Like, when you watch lighting videos, they put all of this, like, there's like an art to it in the teaching that happens. Like if you watch YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video, there's a lot of like, well, if you want this, then you can like, you know, do this. And if you want that, and like, there's a lot of like nuance to it. So I just was curious how you are all doing around that and what your specific gripes are. Like when you were like, those of you who said, Renee and Kathleen and Victor, like you guys said, like it took you forever, like months, and you just like weeks or months. What was the gripe that you had in that moment? I shifted my entire office 90 degrees away from a window, get blackout curtains and decent studio lights that are adjustable. Fantastic. My prompter is shadowing my face. Interesting. Okay, will you send me, because I think I've seen your behind the scenes, your stuff is really close to you. Will you send me just DM me a screenshot of the behind the scenes, like so I can see the placement? I would very much appreciate that. My lighting is cinematic. There you go. Flying off to New Orleans for a trade show. Have fun. I'm dull if I don't have my 6 foot. Oh, I guess y'all are talking about drinks. What is everybody drinking today? I guess we've got iced American Econo light ice. Current challenge. I moved my light back and then set it higher, but now I'm more washed out and it's hard to recover that. Well, you wear glasses too, right? So it's kind of like you have to put them up higher in order to avoid the glare in your glasses. But you could actually, I was picking on Renee recently on his, on one of his video setups, but you could do like, an under lighting too as an option to kind of fill in the blanks, having to get them higher for glasses. I need to paint the room, clean most of the room out. So lighting, painting, and decor are your gripes, okay? Too shiny, I think most of the time, because I've got an oily face and glasses issue. You guys should get those oil absorbing sheets if you feel like you have oily skin, or if you stream for a long time, that can help. But also like your oily skin, yeah, it's gonna produce some shine, but and Lala, will you also send me a screenshot of what the viewer sees when you think you're too shiny? Because here's the thing, I'm wondering, like, so like you see some light reflection on my face, right? Is that bothering anyone? No, right? Like that's a kind of a natural thing to have a little bit of a shine, but you don't want to blow yourself out. So I'm asking a lot of these questions because I also wonder, like as I've been creating this, I've been wondering, is it in bad assumptions? Like, are you struggling with lighting because of the wrong assumptions? So that's why I'm asking you these questions, and for you to send me screenshots of these things, because maybe that's one of the things that I need to help you guys understand is what is good and what is bad. Does that make sense? Does that feel like it might be a thing? It's true. Not to be confused with bald video. Absolutely. And my table is glass. Oh my goodness. And I have to be careful of the overhead cam, the light and reflect also. Why? Okay. Why not get a non-glass table? Some people also want a lot of sculpting and others want to look flatter. That's a big thing for sure, where it's like, like, not to stereotype, but a lot of women feel like any sculpting makes them look bad. And so I notice it with like our clients and our students, where it's like, they just want like completely flat lighting. And sculpting can actually be super helpful, but a lot of people really hate that look, which is interesting. I hate when people rearrange the lighting after it's been set just right. Oh my God. But amazingly, like the thermostat, no one touched it. Oh, good. Like that, yeah, I would be like, oh, I would be pissed. I was talking to a client actually, because we do, for those of you who don't know, we actually like not only train you on how to do it yourself, but we also we actually go into people's homes and build out their video studios. And so I was talking to one client about this this week, and she was like, you know, I didn't ever understand like why it took, like if I hired a video production crew, why it took them 3 or 4 hours to do lighting and get set up. And I was like, why can't you just set up? And then she was like, and then I tried it myself and I understood. Am I pretty far behind in chat? Okay, I'll catch up. I'm sorry. All right. Oh, wow. I am behind in chat. Sorry. Callie was just like, hey, catch up. India in the house. I have very little space, so I'm trying to separate my main light from my background color light so the main light doesn't wash out my color light. I really like your background light wall combo. This is separate your, yeah. That, for very little space, this setup, it works really, 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 really well. So we have a video on how to actually do that. Ew. Hold please. I don't have my super chat alert on. I'm sorry. Sammy, and I see Simon, I'm coming to you next. Sammy, thank you so much for the super chat. The only true person that knows how to light anything is a gaffer. They study the art of lighting, no joking. Yeah, exactly. That is true. Like, although I would say that's not the only person, but they do like really, really study it. Simon says, hello from Auckland. Nice to see you here. You had a question. How do I create a cool live stream mask like you have? Well, here's the thing, Simon. So you need software. There are 2 things that you need. And in fact, Simon, if you're not familiar with this, I highly suggest, I actually have a masterclass that is coming up next Wednesday that will help you understand this more in full. So Simon, you might want to go to livestreamingpros.com/create. Sorry, I'm not supposed to actually be talking about that, but like for you, I think you should come. So you need software. So I use Ecamm, and that is my favorite video production tool that allows me to do this. Now you also need graphics to be able to do it, right? And so if you want to go, like if you want to check out our graphics store, livestreamingpros.com/store, we actually have pre-built frames, pre-built scenes that you can just load in and actually create this. And all you have to do is double click, load it into Ecamm if that's what you're going to use. And then you're done and is done for you. I need to light a large crafting sewing area. It either looks too washed out or too dark. Okay. Yeah, that is a video that I'm also working on, or I actually already did that video, but yes, oil absorbing sheets, fantastic little trick for video creation. Okay, I'm still behind on, I'm coming. It's a healthy glow. Just don't want people to get blinded off the reflection of my forehead. Fair enough. Yeah, no, you don't want, here's the trick, guys, here's the trick, and I need to do a video on this. You do not, like, you know that you're blown out, you know that you're too lit if you can't even see the texture of skin. Like women, we don't really like looking at the texture of our skin in the first place, but and I think that's one of the misconceptions, is that losing the texture of your skin is actually good lighting. And so if you can't see like a wrinkle, or if you can't see like the texture, then you know that you're too lit. Same with the glass surface, it's a crafting essential. Okay. Tim Holtz glass mat, great for blending with inks and oh, okay. I thought maybe that was what we were talking about. Okay. Oh, another fellow card maker here. We've got a lot of people who do that kind of stuff. Yes, a little highlight and shadow gives depth. What? Okay, I'm catching up. I'm almost there. The struggle of the card maker in lighting is real. We've got a lot of you. So I did not know that glass tables was like an essential piece of that. So that's really good to know. Maybe I can work on a video for you guys. How many of you card makers or artists or DIYers? By the way, do you like being called a DIYer, or is there a better term for you? But how many of those of you who do that, which we have a lot of, use a glass table? Just say glass, like one word glass, so I know that you're answering that question. Okay. All right. Yes, absolutely. Debbie, you don't need to come. You can, but you don't need to. Debbie's already in our programs. Yes, I am a card maker. Fantastic. I always keep matte powder. Yes. So there's a difference, and I'm giving away all my secrets right now. But there is a definite difference between powder for camera versus normal people's powder. Like the powder that you buy for your normal day in and day out life, it may actually be doing you a disservice on camera. And so I was thinking about doing a video about that as well. Do you guys want that? Men, how many of you wear powder on video, just out of curiosity? There's a spectrum between horror film lighting, cinematic lighting, flattering lighting, and face melt off lighting. Yes, definitely. Need to do like literally put that on a spectrum. That's funny. I mainly do short reels and struggle with my Tim Holtz glass mat. Okay, I need to learn more about this. Callie, can you capture that phrase, Tim Holtz glass mat reflection, for me, please? Just throw that at me in chat. Everybody has a Tim Holtz mat. Okay, I'm not a crafter, so I don't know what that is. Sometimes my computer monitor adds too much light on my face. Yeah, that is definitely something that is an issue. If you're not lowering, if you guys have questions about anything other than lighting, like I just got us started on this topic, but if you guys have any questions about anything, go ahead and put a Q in front of that question and throw it my way. But, okay, Debbie, please do a video on that. Okay, cool. Glass sometimes. I'm completely refiguring my lighting because I want to use a glass mat. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, you would use OBS. Okay, yeah, you can totally use the same stuff on OBS. Absolutely. Oh, nice. You have a backdrop just like mine. Nice. Yeah. So I think it says it in the store, but yeah, you can, so you have to build out your scene in OBS. If you use Ecamm, we're able to provide like an actual double click load in experience. We can't do that with OBS, but you can grab it and then you can just build out your scene. You just add it in. It's a transparent kind of overlay, right? Powder to the people. We need to know what makeup is best for video. Okay. No powder for me. Okay. No powder. Hey, Mel in the house. Oh my goodness. All my friends are joining today. I do not wear any war paint. Okay. Dark mode for the win. Ugh. But he's right. He is right. Plus dark wallpaper. Well, but you don't have wallpaper up. Like, you're not using wallpaper while you're recording, but I do agree with dark mode for this purpose. I just lower my brightness. But I did notice actually in some videos that I was shooting yesterday. See, like if I see how this is affecting this, my monitor is right here. See how as I darken the brightness, and that's all the way off, like it is actually affecting it, right? So if you have a really close screen, that can absolutely happen. That's true. I forgot all about those days. Oh my goodness, no powder on my face, but wonder if my bald head would be too shiny. I don't think, like, when it comes to bald heads, like, you can get too shiny for sure if you have like you're lighting your head, you know, like if you're using like a hair light, bald heads can get too shiny, can get kind of blown out, but I don't think I've ever seen that on yours, Lowell. Okay, someone wants to be removed from a gifted membership. Can I do that, or do they just have to let it run out? They just have to let it run out, unfortunately. I even tried to remove someone once, and I couldn't, even as the owner of the channel, couldn't even remove. Well, hold on. So I can't remove, but let me rephrase that. If they go in to manage my memberships, they might actually be able to from a gifted membership, but I don't know. Renee, are you still here? Do you know? Because I'm thinking through that. I don't know if somebody gifts the channel membership, if it shows up in the same way to manage your memberships. There is an area in your studio where you can do that. So that might be possible. I can't use a backdrop like that. My studio is shared with my hubby. We don't have enough room without tripping over each other. Hey, also, Debbie, send me a screenshot of your office so I can understand how that layout looks. I would love to maybe use that as an example for some of the training that I've been working on. Yeah, Lowell's doing great. Is that a light behind you on the background? Yes, Jose. So this is a paper backdrop, and as you can see, LED lights back there. And so I actually have a whole video on how to set this up. So if you want to, we'll drop the link, but watch that after we're done here. I will show you, I show you exactly how to set that up and what it takes. It's a party! It is! Dark mode does not rule. You speak lies. Okay. I think I'm like the last person on the planet that likes light mode. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, Ecamm is Mac only. Are you on PC? So vMix is the other one. If you're looking to upgrade from OBS, vMix on a PC is our preferred software for PC. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry you're hurting though. I'm glad that I can help make you feel better. Yeah, bald heads pro tip, no overhead lights. Yes, definitely. Oh, that's right. Yes, on gifted memberships, they can choose not to opt in. That's true. Okay. Liaison says, I think it auto expires at the end of the month, but I'll ask. Okay. And Paul is confirming. Okay. I know, I don't get gifted memberships because I'm the channel owner, so I've never gotten a gifted membership. All right. All right, fine. Yay! Finally, somebody who agrees with me on light mode. I don't know. Next up, question, why do gifted memberships go to people I've never heard of? So the way gifted memberships works on YouTube is a little strange. I'll admit to that. I'll agree with that, I should say. I don't know, I don't have anything to admit to. But so it is a little strange. So gifted memberships, number one, people have to opt in or opt out to be able to get a gifted membership. When somebody gifts memberships, you can only do that in chunks, like minimum 5 at a time. And then the final piece of that is that it's only random. And so you can't choose who to gift a membership to. I prefer the way Twitch handles gifted memberships, which is you can be random about it, or you can gift it to somebody specific. That is a really good community builder, because if, let's say somebody, is a regular in chat and they have said something like, I really want to be a member, but I can't afford to right now, or whatever. That used to happen on my Twitch streams a lot. And then somebody else would gift that person a membership specifically to that person who is a regular and who has provided benefit to the channel and to the community. And so the ability to specify who you gift memberships to is definitely a request of mine for YouTube. But yeah, it's just random, and they don't even have to have spoken in your chat room to be able to get a gifted membership. Okay, scrolling back up. Yeah, and people lurk, and you won't know that people are there. Absolutely. Once you have opted in, you are now eligible to receive gift memberships on the channel. Interacted with gifting enabled that you have interacted with recently. Oh, by watch. Okay, interaction meaning watching. When you receive a gift, it will be automatically applied, giving you access to special perks. And then I think there was another copy paste from the help center. Agree, the Twitch approach is a nice way to thank the community. Absolutely. Somebody you don't know might be your most loyal viewer. Yeah, Paul used to lurk a lot. Dark mode needed. So they do not even have to be a subscriber. No, absolutely. But yeah, no, I think that that's like, the way YouTube works, and this, I think that this is something that viewers or creators don't always understand about how YouTube tends to work with rollout of features. They tend to release a feature like gifted memberships, or some of the others that I talk about, and in a known infancy stage. Like, they know it's not fully developed, right? And so what they're trying to do is release something and get feedback and then improve it over time. But it's more important to them, it seems to me, to get things out the door, even if it's not fully fleshed out, and then get the feedback. Because, I mean, think about how many people use YouTube. I don't even know the number anymore, like billions, I'm sure. So like, it's really important to them, I think, to kind of get a lot of feedback before they really put a lot of effort into a fully functional feature, if that makes sense. I just came up with it right on the spot. Known infancy stage. I thought that was pretty good myself as well. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, so I think that that's what we're seeing here with gifted memberships is that it was just released. It was released last year? Or has it been 2 years now? It hasn't gotten much development, that's for sure. It hasn't really they haven't done anything like additional with it, as far as I know, since it was released. But hopefully, that will get some updates soon. Fail fast. Yeah, exactly. It's the same concept as fail fast, for sure. I got a gifted membership on a random channel just because I watched in the vertical live feed. Later, that creator asked his community to not gift anymore. He wants his community small. Interesting. Very interesting. We are all YouTube beta testers. Yes, indeed. Just creator gifting, as far as I can remember. What? I don't remember what. I don't know what that was in reference to. Sorry. Okay. Super chat. Thank you, Marco. Really, he's thanking Callie, I think. But thank you for all you do, Lori and Callie. Appreciate you for being here, Marco. Yeah, Facebook has moved fast and break things. Google tends to move slow and iterate. Yeah, for sure. And there's frustration on both options, right? Like, Facebook releases stuff, and it's frustrating as hell because it doesn't even work, or it messes something else up. And so, it's it's pros and cons to everything. That is life. Pros and cons to literally everything in life. I would love a gifted membership. Wonder why someone wouldn't want it. Yeah, I was curious about that too, Sandy. Environmental Coffee House said that they didn't want the membership. So I'm just curious, like, they don't have to use it if they don't want it, but yeah, do they not like you? Like, why would they even say anything about it at that point? Like, I don't know. It was like it is a weird thing. I haven't heard of anybody being like, no thanks, I'm good. Maybe they think that they're gonna get auto charged for it. I wonder if that's the case, because they don't. They have to actually renew. Can we get those likes up? Paul, the magical Mr. Paul Dixon, our graphic designer and comedian, is what was I gonna say? Oh, is requesting to get any likes up. It's not coming from me. I'm not asking you. Somebody else is. Facebook also has a just let's screw up everything what's currently working fine platform. Yes, exactly. Or Facebook releases something, it's a terrible UI and they never fix it. Oh my God, Facebook Live producers. So I had a contact who was in charge of Facebook Live. Well, not in charge. He worked on the Facebook Live team. And he was a core member of getting Facebook Live out the door and better before Producer came out. And then they released Producer and then he left, and it has gotten, the whole live experience on Facebook alone has just gotten so much worse since he left. And I was talking to him the other day and I was like, you need to get back in there because they need desperate help. Like seriously. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. We never use Facebook ever. If you are using Facebook Live and groups, by the way, be sure to watch the video that I've already created about it. And I'm hoping next week I'll put out a video on exactly what step by step to do to get Facebook Live in your group, and how you actually go through that process, the steps that you're gonna need to get used to now in order to be ready for April 22nd or 21st. I think it's April 21st. No, April 22nd. You get notifications for members only streams, even if not subscribed. Maybe some don't like that. That's fair, yeah. Oh, we actually, well, maybe everybody took action, Paul. Maybe they did. That's funny. Facebook Live Producer is one of the worst UIs ever. Really, really, really does, for sure. Matthias, am I saying that right? I'm not sure if you remember me, but I owe my current job to you. In 2018, I learned a great deal from you. In 2020, I landed my current position as a live streaming specialist at YouTube. That's amazing. Congratulations. That's so cool. I do remember your face and your name, absolutely, from previous streams. And I am thrilled that I could have some kind of help in that process for you. So congratulations, that's amazing. DM me on like Twitter or Instagram or wherever you are. I'd love to hear more. Okay. Callie is saying that's awesome. With the announcements of the removal of Facebook groups API, I went in assuming they made it better. Mel. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of you, but the assumption is just, yeah, definitely not. Hello, HQ. How are you? About to launch 3 channels, actually building a 400 square foot building as a studio to make the magic happen. Excited, congratulations. That is very exciting. One thing about Larry's videos are they super helpful and detailed. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. I love all of the congratulations to Matthias, and please tell me if I'm saying your name wrong. I love this community. I freaking love this community. I just want to say that because you guys are so welcoming to new people. You guys are so supportive of people, and I know I say it often, but I do want to say thank you for being the best community on the internet. We're not massive by any means, but we are the best. in my personal and very humble opinion. I just really appreciate how supportive you each are to each other inside of this community. And if you are lurking, if you have never said anything, commented, and you just watch, like, please take this moment right now as I'm talking about how amazing this community is and speak up, say hi, say new, and in the comments. And that way we can meet you and get to know you, and hopefully seeing you over and over and over each Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific. This community rocks, and so do you. Aw, thank you. Appreciate the info I've picked up from you and this group. This community has massive heart. Well put. Exactly, well put. LSP has been where I learned everything. We do rule. We were trying to come up with a hashtag for that, but I don't know about that. We were the best. Were? Did I say were? Like, and as in past tense? We truly are the best. Oh, Simon, I appreciate you. An Easter egg in next week video. I don't think so. I don't think. Melanie. Oh man, you guys are just amazing. I really appreciate you. Be sure to smash the like. See, somebody else telling you. It's not even me. I'm not even asking you to do anything, but just hang out. But you better hit the like because people are saying so in the comments. CS, thank you so much for the super sticker. Are my alerts not going off? No, one of them did. That's weird. Yes. I don't know what those emojis are. They came through like that. I'm not really sure. Easter egg for Easter. Oh, is it Easter? When is Easter? I'm bad human. I'm bad human because I never know when any holidays are. Half the time somebody, and I really need to get better at this, like for like my team. I really need to get better at knowing when holidays are coming out. But not that we would take Easter off, but yeah, no, people will like say something like, I'm off on Monday or whatever, or Friday. And I'm like, why? Like, what? We're closed? Why are people closed? Oh, good. Yes. Space Black MacBook Pro M3 monster. Oh, that's awesome. It's next Sunday. Okay. Thank you for the alert. I did not, I didn't get the whole Easter egg reference, obviously. So thank you for the education. We are LSP. We got to celebrate with our streaming family. I love that. Flargar. Yes. Flargar. Oh man, that was such a good moment in our community history. But that was on somebody else's. That was actually on Paul Burke's stream, Flargar. But I feel like I felt like it was our community because it's like all the same people. Sorry. I'm off next Friday for Good Friday. Okay. Most of the world, really? Oh, not in the States. I was like, I don't remember that ever being a thing. I never know. I just make calendars. Do you put the dates? Do you put the holidays on the calendars? I have trouble remembering what day it is. I know, right? Right? Oh, thank you so much, Marcus. I really appreciate that heads up. I will be sure to think. The good thing about, they will be open for Good Friday. Okay, there you go. Close my business next Friday. Okay. All right. A lot of you do. All right, you guys. I'll say this and I have to get back on the road. Okay. I'm not sure I'm going to say that out loud. That's kind of funny though. Well, safe if you're driving, be safe. Don't watch and drive at the same time. That's funny. Okay. What else you guys got? What else? Is it? That's funny. But I thought, hold on, but Thanksgiving is not on the same day of the month every year. Or are you talking about this year? Have I covered how to integrate Zoom chat into an Ecamm workflow? I have not. And that's a new thing in Ecamm, isn't it? I'll get back to you on that. I will put that on the list. That was on my brain. That was in my brain a while back. But yes, Renaissance, I will put that on the list of integrating or of recording a video on. I've got a lot on the list. And I apologize. I have not published. When was the last video we published? Hold on. My channel. We were doing really good, and then I have this huge video project that I've been working on, literally shooting day in, day out for like weeks. And I haven't posted a video since February 13th. Wow. Over a month. Okay. I haven't done abso-freaking-lutely. I'm sorry. I will abso-freaking-lutely get some videos out the door over the next couple of weeks. This is bothering me. I didn't put my, I rearranged my studio. I am not done rearranging it, but during this video project, I had to disassemble a bunch of stuff. And so I rearranged, I put the Elgato prompter on as my main prompter now. And so the prompter that I was using is off now, and now is on the ground. Hopefully I don't step on that one too. Still haven't plugged the iCan in to see if I broke that one. Yeah, so I am going to be finishing out. I don't know. I don't know when I'll finish out the redos of my studio. But anyway, my point was that now the camera is seeing a little bit more closer to the window. So I just noticed that because I've been using my blackout sheets on the window. So now I'm seeing this light bleed. So I got to fix that. That's the sun right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Maybe Paul knows off the top of his head. I believe they said that they were doing that, but is that out yet? I don't think it's in the newest update. It's in development. Okay, it's in development. All right. Okay, so here, then I will say, I know. At least I've gone live for the most part. I skipped last week because I was shooting, but it got teased on the Ecamm channel, but no release date. Okay. So as soon as, what? Oh, Luria, what? What did I do? I feel like I did something wrong. What did I do, lol? Why am I being yelled at? What was I saying? Yes, as soon as they release that, I'll prioritize a video for how to integrate Zoom into Ecamm. Yeah, I was just like, when you asked that question, I was like, crap, like, I don't think I've seen it, but I knew it was coming. So yeah. Marco, do I have to even answer that? I swear. Okay, I haven't had it. I don't remember the last day off that I've had. So I haven't prioritized getting rid of the Christmas tree. And I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to get rid of it. I might just leave it there and see how long it takes. Larry getting behind is giving me hope and making me feel better about not getting some goals accomplished because sometimes you just have to prioritize, right? And your channel, like, here's the thing about your YouTube channel or any content that you're putting out there. As long as you are consistent for a regular amount of time, like if you are consistent for a period of time, and I would argue that, 6 months minimum, like once you're consistently putting content out and you give it like 6 months to be consistent with that, then you can take a little step back, right? It doesn't harm you to take a step back because if you're creating the content that we teach you inside of Accelerator program to do, then you should be getting results from those videos on an ongoing basis, right? So that's the beauty of it, of being able to take a step back and reprioritize your focus on something that's now top priority, and then getting back to that. There is, and I have hit this number before, there is a max amount of time that I guess I can't say that ubiquitously, but like for me, there definitely was a period of time of waiting to put content out that did harm my channel. But it was a while. It was a while. Nice. Okay, keep me updated on that. It doesn't do anything wrong. Oh, come on. I do a lot of stuff wrong. Oh, Luria. Sorry. I asked the community if they wanted to edit a video of the craft room tour or live one. I can imagine that. That makes sense for sure. Come on, that tree has to go. But it's not like even browning. I don't understand. It's not even browning. It doesn't have water. It's not dying. Like, I don't know why. Like, I feel like I should put water in it just because it's telling me, like, it's not browning. Like, I feel like I should keep it around because it seems like a miracle tree. So, I don't know. I don't know. Please, can you write that down, Callie? Get rid of the Christmas tree. Otherwise, Marco is going to ask me about that every single live show that we have. And it's now March and I still have my Christmas tree. Decorate the tree for Easter. I could put the lights back on that I took off. Yeah. Okay. Just leave it up until Christmas. Wait long enough, you can use it this next year. Keep the tree. Okay, now you guys want to. It was years. I think maybe it is a miracle tree because it's been years since I've had a Christmas tree. And then this last year, I decided to, and then it's not going anywhere. Okay, I'll do Christmas in July. I like the idea. Does somebody have to fly out and take the Christmas tree? Easter trees are a thing. Are they really? See, I don't know. Like the only thing I know about Easter is like eggs as a kid, you know, like that's like, in terms of celebrating Easter, like haven't done that in so many years that like, I didn't know like Easter trees were a thing. That's very interesting. No, it's a real tree. I chopped it down. Chop the freaking tree down. It's a baby one. No, it's like 2-3 feet. I think Kelly, didn't you chop down like a much bigger tree? Christmas in July is coming soon. Oh man. Yes. Debbie, you're doing fantastic. It's okay to slow down. Like there are channels that literally don't, I don't know how we've gotten on these subjects, but there are channels that literally don't put, they put out one video for like every 3 months or a year, like things like that. Now, a lot of production goes into those, and they are definitely a specific kind of channel, but Oh, next week, Abby the Easter Bunny might make an appearance. You guys definitely want to show up live next week. I'm coming back to you, A&R. Sorry, I got distracted with the Easter, but Abby the Chihuahua Bunny. I'm trying to make instruction video courses these days about how to use Ecamm in Danish. Looking forward to the Zoom integration too. If the Christmas tree stays out all year, will there be 2 next year? That's a good question, Lowell. I don't know. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. A Trieste tree. It's preserved or petrified? I don't know. I don't have a backyard. I'm in an apartment. It wants to live. It is a miracle tree. It is. I think I might just keep it now that we're having this conversation and just put water back in its base and see what happens. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's right by the front door. Yes, it is. I'd like to invite your tree onto my lumber podcast to talk about longevity. We'll be there. It's not wilting. It's not even like things aren't falling off of it. Like, what do they call those on Christmas trees? Leaves? Are they leaves on a Christmas tree? Like, is that type of tree called a leaf? I actually don't know the answer to that. See, this is not my area of specialty, obviously. No, I have not. There's no water. There's no water. It will be the live streaming tree. Oh, I love it. Yeah, you chopped down a big tree. Okay, all right. I'm gonna make this a thing. I'll post it on social. I'll give you guys I'll give you guys pictures next week. How about that? Next Friday, meet me right here. We will have Easter tree. Easter tree. Okay. Rocking around the list. Well, at least you've moved it outside. I mean, trees belong outside. So needles, thank you so much on today's live. Lighting, makeup, Facebook sucks. When is Easter? Christmas trees that don't need water. Callie, add that to the list. And more. Needles, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll water it. I'm going to water it. It's survived like 3 months. Actually, no, probably about 2 months. The needles are technically leaves. Are they technically leaves? That's what I thought as a kid. Easter trees are chocolate. Let the Easter celebrations commence. I will celebrate Easter for the first time in my life with you guys and our tree. How about that? Oh boy. It is a real tree. I thought we had this discussion, Marco. Why are you surprised that it's a real tree? It was always a real tree. Water it with compost tea. What does that do? I'm learning so much on today's stream. I'm learning so much from you guys. Usually you learn from me. I don't know that I taught you anything today, other than the fact that I don't know what needles are versus leaves. Oh boy. All right, you guys. And with that, I hope this was at least a fun stream and a fun hour spent, even if you didn't necessarily learn much today. I mean, I guess I talked about memberships and Facebook. Hopefully you learned something. But regardless, these streams are mostly to hang out with you guys. If you are new, definitely join us next Friday. We are live every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific. And yeah, I just enjoy hanging out with you guys. Always informative and fun. Good. So hopeful for me. Good. Phew. This is like the worst fear. Like we all have our own hangups, right? And one of my hangups is not providing value. But also I always remind my students of this. And so sometimes I have to remind myself of it. Value comes in many forms. It doesn't necessarily just have to be education. You need to remember that for your content as well. Is that fun and laughing can be massively valuable as well. Entertainment is also a value. Yes, exactly. Andre, did you just join? It was a blast. Clayton, did you are you just now speaking up? Join me next Friday. Speak up, ask a question. And I never, yeah, they live outside. They get their own water. Okay. Yep, I make people laugh when I stream. Exactly. Today was so much fun. I had so much fun. Thank you for providing that value to me as well, everybody. And do something good for yourself this weekend. Been here the whole time. Nice. Okay. Sorry if I missed that I saw you. I apologize. Clayton is a lurker for sure. And you didn't even speak up when I told you to speak up as a lurker. You spoke up at the end. So Clayton, I invite you to stop being a lurker and start hanging out with this amazing community. If you want to lurk, that's your prerogative for sure. I'm not going to call you out on it. Well, I kind of just did. But I invite you to be a part of the community, ask questions, talk, support each other, all of that. Okay, now Lala can go to sleep. Okay, go to sleep, Lala. Thank you for being back. Love you too. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. It's Friday. The boss said take the next couple of days off. Good. You should listen to him. All right. I will see you guys next Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific. And I'm going to fix this light bleed. That's bugging me. Bugging the heck out of me. Okay.